Are you aware of a cholera outbreak in Nigeria for the past, it's been since last month? But I read so far as at last week about 54 people are dead and it's spreading. If you're not aware, I just want to share it because I shared a video in June 27th of this year about cholera, how you could do what you could do to prevent cholera. So there's a cholera outbreak, and because you haven't heard it doesn't mean it's not out there. So this is what you have to do to prevent. First of all, you have to understand that cholera comes from eating contaminated food or contaminated water. Especially for kids, it's very devastating. It's actually life-threatening for kids, but even as well for adults. So cholera, you have to make sure that your food is well cooked and you make sure you're drinking clean water. If you're not sure of your water, please boil it. If you have to use a cup or you have to use a cup for a baby, please make sure it is probably washed possibly with a hot water, and make sure that you're not taking anything for granted, and you have to stay hydrated. You are encouraged to go to the doctor immediately because 54 people so far are dead in Nigeria from cholera. Why are they dead? Because they're at home. You need IV because when you are throwing up, when you are vomiting and you have diarrhea, it is very life-threatening. You could get dehydrated so fast. So what to do, we have to tell you to go to the doctor. But I'm just saying, if there's no way for you to go to the doctor, you have to hydrate yourself. How you could hydrate yourself? Get a 4-liter water, put 1 teaspoon of salt and 4 teaspoons of sugar. If you're having this diarrhea, you have to stay hydrated. 4 teaspoons of sugar, 1 tablespoon of water, because salt, because this is what they're gonna give you, the IV they give you in the hospital to hydrate you properly and faster. So if you have to stay at home, which is not advisable, but because of the part of war that some people are in, is when we just say go to the doctor, it's not being real. So make sure you hydrate yourself with salt and water. Make sure the water is clean, is boiled, and stay away from, make sure you cook your food very well. Anybody that has cholera, make sure that their poop is packaged very well because it's very contagious. So someone that could get around this poop could easily get it. So make sure you double back it, flush it, sanitize wherever they had this throw up this vomit or their poop. It has to be taken really isolated, taken seriously. So if one family member has it, you have to isolate anything that has to do with that family member to protect the others. Avoid vegetables that you can't cook at this time. Eat your fruit. This is not the time to eat apples and all these fruits with their skin. I know it has fiber, but there's a chance. If there is a chance of you getting cholera from eating any of this, make sure you peel your fruits. Peel it. You can eat your bananas, but something like apple, getting egg, you have to wash it properly, or you have to peel the skin off because there's a chance of cholera hanging around it. But pay attention and know that cholera is going on in Nigeria right now, and you have to take it seriously.